This is Cars and Bids.
I'm Kennan.
And I'm Doug, and today we have a challenge.
Ooh, what are we doing today?
Today we are going to guess the original sticker price of cars that we have sold many years later used on Cars and Bids. The original sticker price.
The manufacturer's suggested retail price.
Yes, from the window sticker. From the window sticker. From the window sticker.
From the window sticker.
So we're going to see a car. We'll see that it sold for $6,100. It was a 1993 Hupmobile. And then we're going to write down the sticker price, and whoever's closer, me, wins. Do you understand?
We are screwed because I like Hupmobile, so here we go.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Before we get going, we have some big news. Cars and Bids has an app.
That we do. If you go to the Apple App Store right now on your iPhone or iOS device, you can download the Cars and Bids app, get push notifications, all sorts of fun things. Kennan, have you downloaded the app?
Of course I have. I have it set for E39 M5 notifications, God's chariot. So anytime one goes live on the site, my phone tells me.
If you want to be like Kennan or any other cool person, go to the App Store or click the link in the description below to download the Cars and Bids app right now.
All right, let's do this now. First one. Ooh,
MX-5.
a 1990 Mazda
first
MX-5
model.
Miata.
Or 89 is first model year, I guess, right?
I'm not going to tell you that. I will say from the factory, it probably had the rear window in place, so maybe it does. Ooh, Wisconsin collector plates. The best license plate in the world.
Nice.
Okay.
Deep bass. All right.
You were not alive when this car existed.
No, I wasn't. I was merely a twinkle in my parents' eye.
I was 2, and so I know it well.
Do you?
Yes. Actually, my aunt bought one of these new.
Really?
And I remember she came by my house so that she bought the stripper one that had steel wheels and a tip.
Wow. Oh, wow. I was going to ask if it was an auto. Wow.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to that car. It's been swapped. It's lowered by now.
Yep,
Steel
it's
wheels.
slammed. It's got one eye popped up. It does the wink thing.
Yeah,
It grows to be irritating.
All right, let's flip them. 16,175.
24.5.
24.5 I'm right,
I think you
obviously.
are
What's the
closer.
answer?
18.
18,048. Wow. Well done to me. Okay, do you want me to teach you about inflation?
I forgot about inflation.
You forgot about inflation.
No,
right?
I just was too generous there.
24. No. It was a different time, my friend. 24 bought you a BMW back in 1990. I'm not exaggerating.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
I think the 3 Series was quite a bit more.
You could get a 318 Ti for like
I thought
$6
that would be in
grand
the
new.
30s because I think that the normal 5 Series was about 40.
You got pricing problems, but I'm not going to get into it because I'm going to win because of it. All right, show us the next car. Doug ahead already.
Ooh. Oh, man,
Audi
that's a great looking
S5,
car.
Walter D. Silva's finest vehicle. Another beautiful car styled by an Italian.
Yeah, man, look at that. Those wheels. Oh, that interior.
Just canceled,
So good.
Gone for 25.
Yeah, that's right. That's a shame.
But
I mean,
it did
this
what
is
it
the
had
one
to
you
do.
wanted anyway. It's manual and V8, and this is the one.
Yep. Okay, time to flip them. I say 43,080. You say
42,800
or $200 a car. All right, what's the answer? 62. I'm right. I win.
Wow, that is a lot more than I was expecting.
62 is big money and 11 for that.
Yeah,
car.
that is huge money. I was not expecting that.
I mean, isn't that what they cost now?
I would think so.
62. Now, at the time, though, S was like RS.
That's true. Yeah, we didn't
S was
get
like
the
the
RS.
performance version.
Right. Okay.
I guess the
I guess that makes
RS5
sense.
did eventually come out, but the S cars had V8s and like real power.
Yeah, that was
and
the
then
M.
the S cars kind of lowered themselves.
Yeah, it became like the IS competitor at
Yeah.
BMW, and yeah.
Still 62 grand, damn. But you're paying for Walter de Silva's masterpiece. You know, one of my favorite stories about that car is Walter de Silva, brilliant designer, didn't feel that the car should have a sunroof that opened because it would ruin the lines, and so it didn't.
Wow.
I think it cracks, like it tilts.
It does the tilt.
But in order for the roof to work, the sunroof couldn't have stayed within the roof, so it would have had to open outside the roof like some sunroofs do. And he was like, no. And so they didn't.
Wow.
That
That's
was
a
perfect.
confident Italian styling design. And it's accurate, too. That's right.
Yeah, that was a beautiful car.
It was a beautiful
And
car.
proven by the fact they used the design until yesterday.
Yep.
Next car, please. Ooh.
Ooh, SSR.
2004 Chevy SSR. This is a tip,
It's a tip, yep.
and it's the early one, and I know what it cost. I know exactly what it cost.
Huh.
See you later.
It was 04.
Don't listen to my numbers.
I forgot that's an accusation you make, which is just outrageous.
Don't listen to my numbers.
Don't listen to my number. Don't change your number.
I already
based
got
on-
mine down.
I might throw some squiggles in there now, so you
I
don't.
can see what you're writing. I think you're barking up the right tree there, Barky. All right, flip them. 41,000, 42,8. What do we got? 45,870.
Okay,
Wow.
Thank you very much. I'm
Well
glad we're on
done.
there.
Well done. As I recall, when that came out like in 03, the base was 39 or something like that.
It kind of makes sense, and it was such a weird styling exercise, and like they knew people would probably spend up a little bit more on
Still,
it, I
can you
guess.
imagine
But
dropping 46 Gs 20 years
on
ago
a
on a
purple
Chevy SSR?
on a purple convertible,
Purple tip. And the first couple years, it was the little engine, the 5.3.
right? Because then I got the.
Still, they're cool.
Rough.
Whenever I see when I look at it and I turn my head.
You know, I see them with surprising frequency here too.
Really?
I don't know why I guess in San Diego because they didn't die. And
Yeah.
so they're just like around.
Wow. Okay, so you have a point and I
I have
two.
1 point. You have 2.
Okay, I gotta win. Give me the next one.
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah.
1988 BMW M3, the E30 M3 Coupe.
Yes. There's a lot to take into consideration there.
Yes, it's hell rot.
Yeah, the right color. Man. Ugh, what a cool looking car.
Yeah.
But now I have to really think. Because BMW M wasn't as much of a thing at the time. Like this was their first
Yeah.
the first Fast 3 Series
Yeah.
they brought to the US.
True. And it's 88. And we
It's
already knew
88.
that a 90 Miata was what? 16?
18, yeah.
18. All right. I know the answer, but wow. This is kind of hard.
It's hard because the cars were expensive at the time. Like
I
expensive for 88.
really, it's kind of hard. All right.
Okay.
You ready to flip?
I'm ready.
Flip them. 38.
35.8.
35.8. 35.7.
5.7.
Well done.
Dang.
Well
I'll
done.
take
Although we
that.
were both in the ballpark. That's what they cost.
I mean, it makes
38,
sense.
36. Imagine going.
Which
into
I can see the magazine saying for more, it costs twice as much as the 4-cylinder Miata, but the Miata drives better because it's light and blah 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 blah. I can see the Road and Track article there.
35 grand. Interesting.
Wow.
That was a time.
That was a time, and then they became worth literally nothing.
You know, it was 88, so 35 grand in 88 money is probably 80 grand today. I mean, imagine paying that equivalent of that for that car.
Yeah.
But I guess when the regular other cars on the road were such trash at that time, that was the coolest thing in the world.
Well, it turns out until it went through its depreciation curve, it was always a lot of money to go slow.
It was a lot of money to go slow. There was a time where it wasn't that much money to go slow.
No.
And by the way, I still think it's a great car and I want one.
Yeah, I think it's a great car. I don't want one though.
All right, give us the next one. Ooh.
Oh man, Turbo R.
1989 Bentley Turbo R on white walls with a car phone.
Man, 89. So the Turbo R.
Okay, well, this is interesting because we know what a Miata cost and we know what an M3 cost at the same time. So what did the Bentley cost?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Very tough. Don't listen to what I write.
Did you listen to what
You
I
already wrote it?
I already wrote it. I'm
All
committed.
right. You ready?
Yep.
Flipski. I said 215.
I said 118.
118. We got a big, wide gap here. What's the answer? 167.
7. Dang.
Who's closer?
I think you are closer.
Am I? I don't know.
Right? This is how bad I am at math. I'm 50 G's off.
I don't have a calculator on my phone.
And you are.
Like I'm told.
Well, actually, it is pretty close.
I'm told it can do that, but all right.
I'll do mine and you do yours. All right.
I was $47,000 off. You were $49,000 off.
Dang. Close.
Wow. 168,000. That's when the original window sticker was in that auction. Wow. 168 grand. So the M3 was 35.
Dang.
And that car was 168. That unreliable. That car's worth 12 now.
Right. You were rich.
You were rich.
Buying that car.
The only
new.
reason I went so high is because I remember looking up, the Countach was not the most expensive car in 83 in the world.
It was
the Rolls-Royce Spirit and the Bentley whatever. They were more. Could you imagine?
No, I can't imagine.
And so I figured it would be like real money. Even by today's standards, $168,000 is real money, and that was 35 years ago.
Right. That must have been 350
Yep.
almost.
Yeah,
400.
$400,000. Which is what a Phantom costs.
costs.
Like it's what the flagship models cost now. A Mulsanne, if it still existed, would cost that.
I watched a really interesting video by JM's Garage where he compared like the MSRP of a car, like a car that's been in production for a long time, the 911. Took like a 964 and compared it to what it is now, and it's actually cheaper now than it was
People
then.
are always like, cars are so expensive. No. But actually, if you do those inflation calculators, they're the same or cheaper, and they have infinitely more equipment, more power, better technology.
It's actually a much better value.
It's a much better. We're buying cars at the cheapest today than we ever have. And people are like, I can't believe a Miata is 35 grand now. Meanwhile, 16 grand back then and you didn't get air conditioning. And you were lucky if you got circular wheels.
You get stuck with squares. Down
Didn't
the
pay
road.
extra for transparent windows. All right, so I'm ahead, 3-2.
By one, yes. By one, I can tie it.
I'm gonna walk right into victory here. Give us the next one.
Let's see.
Ooh, a tip
No,
frog.
gate frog.
All right, 2002 Ferrari 360 Spider with the, you know what, I'm not gonna tell you what it has.
I know what it, you don't need to, I know. It's good. Yeah, the modular wheels.
Now, I owned an 04, and I had the sticker, so I got a pretty good idea of where this car is.
Dang. Yeah, and you had a stick too, so you don't
I had
even
a
have to
manual,
you
yeah.
don't even calculate the F1 upcharge, but I think it was like 4,500.
I don't remember what it was, Kennan.
That's irritating. Oh man.
Don't listen to my writing. You're trying to add the numbers in your mind. It's not gonna work. You're gonna lose. Ready? Flip them. 171.
It's a 215.
215. Doug wins. Yes!
Oh,
yes! I didn't factor in the ball polished or the modulars.
modulars?
Yeah. My sticker was 155. So I went back 2 years, figured about 150 for a coupe stick. Then you add in a convertible. That
Yep.
was probably 14 grand.
Challenge Girl is actually really expensive. They changed it every year during production of 360 from when they started. Like you could get it as a factory option from the car. It was like 300 next year. It was 800, and then it was like 1,500 by
wanted
the.
it, yeah.
Oh yeah, people wanted it. And Ferrari printed some money.
Wow, that was an interesting thing. It's amazing to see what these cars used to cost, and it's amazing especially to see how expensive that Bentley was.
It is,
and
'cause-
that's a crazy number, by the way, because 176,000. What is the equivalent today? That would be a 296 Spider, and that's a
Yes.
$430,000 car, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is not inflation. That is a car that has not
That's-
kept up with inflation. That
yeah.
car is, I mean, 176 in 02 is probably 280 maybe in modern money and inflation.
so
You
400.
can't even buy a base 296 for 280.
That is remarkable. And to be honest with you, I never really think about the MSRPs of cars. I just think about current market value.
Right.
Like, because I just look at depreciated stuff anyway. I don't really
Right.
care what it cost back then.
But it is interesting.
But
to
it
find
is
out.
interesting.
And Ferrari has really jacked up
Yeah.
like crazy. Now, to their credit, they've put in entry-level models that are available at this price point in today's money that probably outperform the 360, right? But nonetheless, this car's gotten a lot more expensive.
Nonetheless, that, and also I have to imagine the cost of options would be interesting to compare, like what, because you could still, like, I think shields are still optional.
Yeah.
Like there are a lot.
Oh,
I'd be very
on my
curious.
360, it was incredible that the sticker showed it's like 150, and then there were like two options. They were like $1,000 each, and that was it. And now, like, the dealer won't let you order a Ferrari unless you've got like 20 grand in options. The Ferrari factory will be like, try again.
Again, do it again.
It was a different era, and actually, it wasn't even that long ago.
Yeah, it really wasn't. Only 20-ish years ago.
But another challenge that Doug has won.
Yeah,
Thank you for watching and following along at home. Kennan, thank you for trying.
My pleasure. Goodbye.